All right. Hello and welcome back to the C&D extravaganza.
Extravaganza. Okay, okay, I like it.
Yeah, that's my little thing. We're gonna do a little bit. Well, I'm gonna say a little bit different, what meaning or verb phrase after every title. Just give a little more pizzazz. But
Is that
welcome back, everybody, all the viewers, listeners, subscribers. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Clayton, co-host Dustin over here.
what up?
Think we're going to start off today by just going ahead and getting football knocked out because there is a bunch of football news going around.
There is.
Uh, Mainly about the Dolphins, dude, because the Dolphins are cleaning house completely. I don't know if you saw anything about that.
Yeah, they have a bunch of dead money too, man.
170 something million, isn't it? Like that?
Yeah, and like
Something like that?
99 million of it's going to one guy.
Yeah. Oh, 58 is going to Tua, I
Yeah,
think, or
this year.
58, 52 or something like that. Yeah. But Miami, we're in the hole, but the only person we have left on our starting roster, man, is Achane.
Oh yeah,
Everybody else is
a
gone.
running back.
Everybody else and Washington.
Hmm.
Washington's there too. He's one of our wide receivers, but, he wasn't I'll just be real, he wasn't really special, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I
some
would
people
like
did
to
to
keep
me.
Achane because I think he's a pretty good running back. I don't know what you think about him, but I like Achane, but from the way things are going, it looks like he's the last domino to go.
I think he's good, man. He had an explosive year, a couple years ago, and he showed out. Had a game that was like 250 yards or something. He went crazy. Um, I think he's good. I think the running back market is really starting to come back. Like, the running back market went south, dude, really, really, really bad. They weren't getting paid. They weren't really getting drafted. I mean, you had Trent Richardson went like number 3 overall, back in 2000, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that.
Mhm.
And then after that, you really saw the running back market fall off. But Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, these guys are really bringing back the market pretty strong. So I like A-Chain. I think he's good. I mean, it's not hard for the Dolphins to get players to come to their team. I mean,
Hmm.
who doesn't wanna freaking play football in Miami besides the fact it's hot? But other than that, dude, I don't know, man. I think the cleaning house is good. Um, they obviously haven't been doing a lot of winning in the playoffs in a long, long, long time. So if you can
Long time.
get guys in there to win football games when it counts, and that's what matters, man.
Yeah. Um, I'm reading a report right now that Achane reportedly staying. So,
He did
uh,
what?
he's reportedly staying
Oh, that's
after
good.
all the fallout. I mean, that's, not official or anything yet, but, honestly, that would surprise me if he did stay. But I think we need some type of something out there, you know? I was really surprised when they got rid of, Waddle 'cause that just made me think that we're gonna tank, We're just trying to tank this season.
Waddle got a good deal too, man,
He
to
did,
go to
but
Denver.
he did, but you gotta think about it, he's the only star player out there, does everybody really think that he's going to help, you know what I mean? Like, you know?
The question is, can he be a number 1? I mean, because he's always viewed
I think so,
as I do too, and he
'cause he
was
stepped
always
up
viewed
when
as your number
Tyreek
2
when
behind
Tyreek got
Tyreek.
hurt. Yeah, when
Yep.
Tyreek got hurt, he stepped up and so did Washington, so I think that's why they traded him, because he did show out and he showed his worth and whatnot, but also they're just trying to make some money back, dude, but they're still
I think
paying
so.
they're still paying all this, giving all this money to all these other players. We don't even have enough money to barely sign any new players, dude. I've gone to,
That's why they're doing a bunch of trades and trying to get
bro.
draft capital and all that stuff because they really have no choice but to rebuild through the draft. I mean, they can't
Yeah.
rebuild through free agency because,
Mhm.
well, all your players that you have traded or let go or do whatever, they're still making piles and piles of money that's going against your cap. So, they have to rebuild through the draft.
I think it was really smart too to get rid of I hate it because I think Waddle was my favorite player probably on Miami, but, it was smart to do that because they got a first round pick and a second round pick too. So this year, the Dolphins actually have 7 picks in the first 2 days, dude,
That's
of
good.
draft. Isn't that awesome?
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to rebuild through the draft.
Which, hey, at that I'm still kind of on the fence, but I'm more leaning towards positivity because I was very weary with this new GM and new head coach. You know what I mean? Because everybody is whenever you get new people up in there, especially cleaning the house like they are. But I think they're on the right track. Me personally, I'm not. I still think this season is going to be a poo poo one, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's what I was hoping you were gonna say, you know? It's I wasn't hoping you were gonna say that, but I think that's the right mindset to have, you know? There's just so many variables that first year. I
hmm
mean, it's just so rare that you have, you know, a first you're a new head coach coming in, a new GM, all these new players coming in, and they just kinda vibe day one.
we could pull Patriots.
You could, you could.
Hey
You talking
man,
about the
hey
Patriots
man.
like with Tom Brady back in the day?
And I'm talking about Vrabel. This was his what, first year here at the Patriots, and then, Drake May's second year as the starter of the Patriots, and they make it all the way to the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? With all
Yeah,
those
but
new young guys too on that team, with maybe a handful of veterans, it's possible. It's possible.
anything's possible.
Anything's possible in the NFL now.
Anything's possible.
We just need an easy schedule like Patriots
Um,
had to make to the Super Bowl, then would be
I
good.
don't think there's such thing as an easy schedule
Oh, dude.
in the NFL.
Oh, dude. I don't know.
All those teams are on the same par, man. I mean, the
I don't
only
know about
thing
that.
that like okay, I mean, take the worst team in there, like the Jets or the Browns or whatever, right?
Or
Like
the
teams that are
Cardinals
just
or something.
perennially bad.
Yeah.
The only thing that separates them from the top teams in the NFL, you know, your Buffalo Bills, your Ravens, um,
So you're an anti-schedule guy, like, if somebody brings up, "Oh, you had an
on
easy
the
schedule," you're
on
like,
the NFL level,
"BS."
yes.
On the
Not on the
NFL level?
college level,
On
no.
the college level, you're like, "Yeah, easy schedule."
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But in the NFL, man, all of these guys are like
I mean, you're
the
right, it's
top
the best of the
1%. It's
best.
the best
It's
of the
the best
best.
of the best.
It's the
You are
best of the
right.
best. It all I believe a lot of it comes down to 1, coaching, and that coaching is a lot of it because you can coach multiple different ways. You just need to have everybody buy into what you're preaching as the coach,
Correct.
and everybody go gung ho towards that. You know,
Correct.
you can't have
Yeah.
5 guys wanna do it this way, 5 guys wanna do it this way. Like, Mike Vrabel is a player's coach, dude. I mean, those guys
Mhm.
would go to war for that guy.
Mhm.
You know,
He
they
gets
would
physical with them out there on the practice field. He
he
pushes them,
he
he gets
does,
all up in it,
man,
dude.
he
That's what I
does.
love.
He's
I
out there
love
running suicides with them and stuff, you know, he's a player's coach, but he also won a couple Super Bowls as a coach. You know, he's very well respected, two-time
Yeah.
coach of the year. Um, so we'll see how it goes.
I think that's my dream for any one of my football teams is to have a coach that used to play and especially won a championship or a Super Bowl. Because you know what? That dude knows what it takes to get there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of coaches that have played that, kinda suck. I mean, look at the Jets coach. The Jets coach,
Yeah,
what was his name? Aaron Glenn? Aaron
yeah, he
Glenn,
played
dude,
for the Jets, didn't
he
he?
was a defensive back, I believe, and the Jets went through the whole season with no
Man,
interceptions,
yeah, dude, that's terrible.
and
That
your
is
coach
terrible.
was a cornerback, dude, for your team.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
I think it
And he was sleeping at the draft.
he yeah, well, you know, it's the Jets, dude, you can't expect too much from 'em. Kansas City got their one of their old quarterbacks, Justin Fields.
Oh, they used to have him on their as a backup or something?
Yeah, the Jets had Justin Fields. He's hopped around.
Oh, I know he was,
He was the
for the
number 1
Jets or
overall
whatever.
pick by the Bears, and then he's been to the Bears, the Jets, the Steelers, and now the Chiefs.
Mm, you like him better than Minshew?
I don't know if I like him better than Minshew. Minshew is, I think Minshew's got that dog in him, you know? Minshew's
I think I liked him better than Minshew.
he's got way more potential than Minshew does,
Vita,
and if anybody can bring out the potential, it's gonna be Andy
Andy
Reid.
Reid, yeah.
You know, Andy Reid is one of those he's another player's coach, man. You
Yeah,
know, he elevates the players on his team and makes them better.
yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I wonder if Patrick Mahomes will be back week 1, week 2 with that injury that he had.
I don't know.
If not, it'll be interesting to see Justin Fields in there for sure.
You wanna know what I think?
What?
I think they got Justin Fields because they don't think Mahomes is gonna be back in time.
That's fair.
I think that. That's what I think.
That's fair, that's fair. I mean, it's a completely different offense with Justin Fields over Patrick Mahomes, you know, like a different offensive scheme.
Mhm,
They're 2 different styles of players,
mhm,
but, Kansas City got some good weapons back on offense this year too, man, like,
mhm.
they did some trade wheeling and dealing this
Hey,
offseason,
you got Kenneth Walker.
and they got some I don't know how I feel about him though, man.
You don't like him?
I'm not gonna say that I don't like him. I think he showed out in the playoffs.
Did good in the Super Bowl.
He didn't take take 'em to the Super Bowl.
They did.
He helped them get
Well, he did
there.
good in the
He
Super Bowl
did,
is what I
he
mean,
did,
yeah. You know?
but I don't know. I don't know. I wish I would've seen more from him in the regular season, but he only had, like, 47% of their snaps last year, you know, so when you're splitting something 50-50, it's hard. It's like Jahmyr Gibbs and that other guy up in, Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, when they're both splitting it, it's so hard, but I think he could be really, really good. I mean, anybody's liable to have a monster season. I mean, these guys are young and hungry, and it's the NFL, you know?
Yeah. And I guess old Max Crosby's still a Raider.
Yeah. Man, listen.
Oh, man. Hey, I told you exactly what happened, and guess what? That's exactly what
I
happened, dude.
believe you're correct.
That is
I
exactly what
believe I
happened.
believe you're correct, you know? I mean, who
Yeah.
wouldn't want Max Crosby on their team?
Yeah.
But at 2 first-round draft picks,
Yeah.
that's a lot to give up,
It's a lot to
you
give
know?
up, and they're saving a lot of money by going with, what's his name?
Trey
Hendrickson?
Hendrickson?
Hendrickson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving a bunch of money for him, but, uh, I feel bad for Max, dude. He never gonna win. Yeah,
No, I
that
don't
poor
feel
dude ain't
bad,
never
man.
gonna
He's
win,
getting
dude.
paid, though. They're all making so much money that it's fine.
Yeah, but dude, I feel so
I
bad
feel
for
worse for the
these
Bengals.
I feel so but I feel so bad for these just good players like Joe Burrow,
Yeah.
who just can't seem just because of the organization or the team that's around, you know what I mean? It just sucks, you know?
I
Like
mean,
the
look
guy
at the
off the
one year Joe
Browns.
Burrow was healthy, dude. The one year Joe Burrow was healthy, they made it to the Super Bowl, and he was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL that year. You
Sucks,
can't
man.
you can't be competitive like that all the time.
He can't.
You know, your quarterback's gonna stay hurt. Look at Joe Burrow. He
Yeah,
stays hurt.
he's hurt. But
You
hey,
talking
he
about,
stayed winning on the off season though. You see him lately
no.
out and about? Dude, that man have been having pictures with, for one, Jessica Alba. And now he's fooling around with, some pop stars like Tate McRae and some other,
Joe
females or
Burrow?
whatever. Yeah, Joe Burrow. He's the
Yeah,
most
I mean,
eligible bachelor out
that's
there right
swaggy Joey B,
It's
dude. I
Swaggy Joe,
mean,
dude.
he was, we were talking about in the first pod, like college football teams and stuff like that. I think he had that I can remember in recent memory, he had the best quarterback season in college football history.
Not better than Jameis Winston.
Better than Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston was great
Did he
though.
win a Heisman?
Yes.
The same year he won that championship?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
Joe
did.
Burrow?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. There was nobody even close. The race wasn't even close that year, dude. He accounted for like 50 touchdowns and a crap load of yards, and they won the Natty, dude.
Yeah, but did they win the Heisman?
2019 LSU. Look it up. 2019 LSU Tigers. Who won the Heisman Trophy? And it's gonna say Joey B. And they had a ton of receivers on their team, dude. He elevated everybody at that school and got them all drafted, bro. He's like, what was it? The 2001 Miami Hurricanes?
So he did win the Heisman Trophy and won the championship in the same year, huh?
2019?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know who did it first?
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston!
Jameis Winston was the last BCS champion. You remember
Yes, he was. I
when they
watched
had the
it.
BCS championship?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it
Yeah.
happen. Watched us beat, Auburn in
Um,
that championship. That was great.
yeah, there's a lot going on in football, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moves. I'm excited for the camps to start, you know. Not excited to see who gets hurt, but it's always interesting to see the dynamic after people get hurt. I mean, and all that good stuff.
I mean, I'm already kinda ready for it to start back, but I'm interested to see what FSU is gonna do, even though I know.
Suck.
Yeah, we're gonna suck this year, I already know it. I
Yeah.
don't see any good coming out of it. If you want me to be real, dude, I think FSU's gonna suck for a while,
I
for a
hope not.
while. Well, I'm just being a realist, dude, because we are $438 million in debt with our total, not just football, but I'm talking about athletics.
The umbrella
The
of
whole,
athletics.
yeah, like 432 million. So where's the money for NIL going to come from?
What do you think about NIL, man?
I think it's BS. I think Nick Saban needs to be the head of the commission and needs to set some rules of at least 2 years to play out of school with these contracts, you know what I mean? Because having being like a Trinidad Chambliss and getting to play for 6, 7 years,
Yeah.
or like transferring and all that, it's just transfer in the middle of the year, transfer at the end of the year, and then, when the portal closes and ends, and it's just there's so much chaos right now in college football. Somebody needs to take reign of it, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Heck, they're starting to talk more of making a super conference than anything, you know?
Yeah, I think NIL is, okay, so as far as, like, the players go, man, I like NIL, these guys are bringing in these schools tons and tons and tons of money, man. I'm okay with them getting paid or whatever, I don't really care about that, but, yeah, to your point, I think you should have to sign a contract where you can't just hop around like that. I mean, you got guys that are on their 5th and 6th school, man.
Oh, at least 2 years.
At
I
least
mean,
2
at
years,
least two
or
years.
like, maybe you have to sit out a year, if you go and transfer, then you're ineligible to play that next year,
Yeah,
you know? Um,
that's how it used to be, right?
I believe so,
Pretty
yeah,
sure that's
yeah,
how it
like
used to be.
yeah, I believe so.
Especially if they transfer, like
Um,
if they end the year or middle of the year or something like that. They used to have
yeah,
to
it
sit
used
out.
to be different. I don't remember the exact rules, and I think you could go, like, from down to up, like, if you were in, like, junior college or like Cam Newton. Cam Newton went from Florida to the JUCO that he played for, and then from the JUCO, he went to Auburn.
For 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think he sat out a year at Auburn. Like, if you're going from a smaller school to a bigger school because you're proving that you're better.
I think it was a backup for that second to last year, and then the last year he was the starter.
Yeah, he might have been a backup, but I think he was still eligible to play.
I'd have to I'd have to,
Yeah, I'd have to look further into it. Cam
look
Newton
into
was a
it.
great college quarterback too. Great number 1 overall pick. That organization, Carolina, dude, they wasted his potential, and I'm not the biggest Cam Newton fan. As far as what he's doing now, you're getting on there telling me that you made $133 million and your kids don't see you as Superman?
Ah,
Dude, shut up, dude. Like, that's just crazy to me.
I'm not really too crazy about Cam Newton, dude.
But athletically, oh man, he might be the best athletically gifted quarterback we've ever seen.
So so as you well know, I just got into the NFL probably, what, 5, 6 years ago or so. What what happened to Cam Newton? Did he get injured and
No.
he just, like, what,
No, he just kinda fell off, man. He went from
and just didn't get signed again? I'm confused about
yeah, he's
how,
another cat that
'cause I thought he was doing fantastic in the NFL, and all of a sudden he just and then like, I don't,
yeah.
like, fill in the lines for me, 'cause
So he
I
went to
don't understand.
Carolina,
Yes, I know
got
that.
drafted by
I
Carolina,
know that.
won an MVP,
Uh-huh.
took him to a Super Bowl,
I know that.
lost the
Lost
Super
Super
Bowl,
Bowl. I know that.
played a couple more seasons, and then got
With Carolina.
with Carolina,
Okay.
and then was sent to New England.
He went to New England
He played for the Patriots.
for backup for Tom Brady?
No, he was a backup for Mac Jones, I believe. When Alabama drafted Mac Jones, or sorry, when the Patriots drafted Mac Jones out of Alabama, they started him, and I believe Cam Newton was his backup. And then he went back to Carolina and had like a reunion, because he scored a touchdown. He was like, "I'm back." Um, and then he just kind of fell off from there. I mean, he wasn't really an injury prone kind of guy. I find it hard to believe that there's 32 32 quarterbacks that are better than
Cam
Cam
Newton.
Newton. Yeah.
I think at least 15 of them are.
Yes, but that still makes you a starter for 15 other teams.
So he just basically fell off, wasn't good enough, and nobody else signed him, so he just has been a free agent for years
Yeah, he's a
now? Is
free
that what you're
agent.
saying?
Yeah,
That's crazy to me.
yeah, and he's still young too, man.
And the Colts decided to get what's his name instead of calling Cam Newton up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Philip
What's his
Rivers?
name? Philip Rivers, yeah.
Philip Rivers?
They decided to call him Philip Rivers
Yeah,
instead of
Old Man
Cam Newton.
Rivers instead
Yeah.
of doing that,
Yeah, yeah.
And I wonder if a lot of that was a favor, because Philip Rivers has, like, 9, 10, 11 kids or something,
Mhm,
and you get to keep your health insurance for, like, 5 years after the NFL,
mhm,
after you get out of the NFL or whatever. So I wonder if and that was, like, his last year, and he's already a Hall of Famer, right? Like, Philip Rivers is already going in the Hall of Fame. Now he can't
mhm,
go in for another 5 years.
mhm,
Um, so I just wonder if he was done a favor by, like, the Colts organization because, I mean, you can't convince me that, as these quarterbacks get hurt throughout the year, you need other ones, that there's people there's people that are better than Cam Newton. I mean,
mhm.
the dude's a monster
Yeah.
physically.
Yeah, I mean, I just
He's smart. He knows how to play football. Um,
I think teams
players,
just don't wanna deal with him.
I think teams don't wanna deal with him.
Like his
They
yes, I
they
think
don't wanna
he's
deal with Cam
too
Newton.
yeah, exactly, I think that's exactly what it is. I think he's too much of a personality, you know what I mean?
Yes.
They don't want to deal with this BS, they don't want to deal with his fame or what you know what I mean? It's
Yes.
just him in general, you know?
Yep, yep, yep. I agree with you, man.
But,
I completely agree.
man, let's, shift over to another story. Man, I'm actually you don't follow any, you don't follow any basketball, do you?
I like see what I read like on ESPN or on different news sites or whatever,
Mhm.
but as far as following basketball,
Yeah.
no, not really. No, no, no.
Any college basketball.
No, so I used to watch March Madness like a madman,
That's
but
that's what I mean. Since
not in
we're
a
in
long
March and
time.
March Madness is going on right now and
No,
all that,
no,
so
not in a long time, man. I really haven't. Ever since they, just start shooting threes all the time. And I get it because if
yeah,
you miss, like I saw this thing one time, it was like if you miss so many threes or make so many threes, like that extra point is still better than taking 2-point shots and missing those. Like making threes at 30% is still better than making twos at 50%.
yeah.
But I think it's kind of boring.
Yeah,
So no, I don't really watch it too much. I saw Alabama's player got arrested for they went into his house and he had a bunch of weed and all kind of
Alabama
stuff in there.
Alabama's trying so hard to be a, basketball school from what I've been paying attention to, and I mean, they're trying, they've been doing better than FSU, I'll tell you that much. We've been trying to be a basketball school, the only time we were pretty decent was, like, a couple years ago, and we barely made it to March Madness.
Yeah,
Um
I don't watch much basketball.
Heck, I don't even know if we made it March Madness, but
Isn't it all going on right now?
we're in the
Oh
middle of
yeah,
March, dude. It's
there's
March
games
Madness,
on
yeah.
tonight.
There's games on today, yeah. I'm actually in a bracket or a fantasy bracket. My cousin sent me a link to it, which I told him straight up. I was like, "Look, dude, I'm not even remotely interested in this, and I'm not even gonna watch it." And he was like, "We're just doing it for funsies, here you
Like you
go."
made a bracket?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
basically yeah, that's how it is. They give you the bracket and you guess
Right,
who's
right,
gonna win
right.
all the way to the Final Four and all that. You
You can
wanna
submit that to like ESPN.
really?
Like yeah, yeah, and
I mean,
there's
it's
like
on.
they do bracket busters and stuff. They used to do little shows like side shows or whatever.
Oh, really?
And yeah, see how many brackets make it to the end.
Hmm. I did you wanna know who my winner is?
Duke.
Close. I had them final 2. I got Arizona
Uh,
winning it all.
Arizona.
Arizona winning it all,
Are
yeah.
they the 1 seed? Like a 1 seed?
They're pretty good, and if you want me to be real, I just got mine off of a clip that I watched.
Did you?
Some basketball professional go through his
No.
bracket and it was like, yeah. I
Well,
mean,
that's
I
fair.
didn't copy his to the T, but he made his all the way to, like, Duke and Arizona, and he picked Arizona. I was like, I'm gonna probably do the same thing and just went with Arizona.
That's admirable. At least you admit to it.
Well, I didn't wanna pick Duke because Duke is just
Duke.
well, they're the easy choice out.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I like to be more, risky, I guess you could say, you know? And I knew my cousin or somebody had already picked my cousin, his wife, and then my grandma.
Grandma's always in there, dude.
Hey, man, grandma's turned up on some sports right now, dude. She was in my football fantasy league last season, dude, and she made it to, like, the final 2, dude.
Really?
Oh, wait, was she final 2? I think she was final 2, yeah. Yeah, her and my mom were, like, the last 2, and they went up against each other, and my mom ended up winning.
Huh.
Yeah.
Your mom won your
Hey,
fantasy league, dude.
grandma knows what she's talking about now, dude.
That's awesome. I've always
Grandma knows.
sucked at fantasy football,
Oh,
man.
dude, my first year of fantasy, dude, it was terrible.
I think
Terrible,
I
terrible.
overthink it.
I definitely overthink it.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
okay, you want me to tell you how much I overthink it? This is my first season. This past season was my first season in fantasy. Before that, I had a notebook of just players that I wanted to pick, even back like a list of 10 backup players if that player got picked. Oh yeah, dude, I had it all going on. And this season, I'm like, just crumble it up, throw it out the door. I'm just going off the dome. You know,
Are you?
hell yeah, dude. I think I've watched enough NFL that I think I have a decent grasp on it of
Yeah.
who's good and who's not. And whenever you're doing that for your fantasy, it'll tell you like,
Oh,
that you
yeah.
know what I mean? So it's not like you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
need notes, it's a little overkill, honestly. And yeah, it was overkill, dude.
Yeah,
And dude,
no,
I
I
only probably
agree.
got like maybe 2 or 3 of the people that I actually wanted. And dude, by the end of the season, I could show you, man. I think my whole team changed just because of injuries. It's God. I mean, my
Yeah,
ugh.
football's never, they're never like, if you can play a full season in football and stay healthy, that's pretty cool. But yeah, those teams, dude, they change so much by the end of the year, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, well, with all the injuries and everything, man. But you see whole Afro Man's in court right now?
Afro Man,
Afro
'cause what?
Man.
What because he did he skip court and,
No,
get
actually,
elevated?
he so you can look this up if you want. I'm just gonna kind of give you the cliff notes of it. His house
Uh-huh,
got raided. Okay,
okay.
so the police got a search warrant for his house. Okay, they raided it. They didn't find anything to convict him, so he wasn't convicted of anything. So you know what he did? He made a music video making fun of all the cops that raided his house. But he singled out this one cop that I guess he didn't like, and it was this lady cop, and then she's taking him to court for defamation and everything like that. So he's in the news right now, circulating around and all that. You can look up his music video and all that. It's hilarious.
And I think that's awesome.
Oh.
I, I'm watching it right now.
Hey, what you watching? Are you watching the music video or the
Yes. And the lady crying, man. She's crying in court.
crocodile tears? It's all she wants is money, dude,
I
from
was
him.
just about to say,
That's
man,
all
I
she
think she
wants.
probably thinks Afro Man's made of some kind of money.
He
Um,
probably has, dude. He still goes on tour.
yeah, I don't think he's that got that
Oh,
much money,
he's
dude.
not no, he's not, like, crazy rich or nothing like that. Are you looking up Afro Man net worth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing, let me guess, 2,000,000.
His net worth is estimated to be in the six figure to the low million range.
I said
So
2,000,000,
yeah,
about 2,000,000, yeah, about 2,000,000. I
200, they're
I'll
saying
go lower
200,000.
I'll go lower and just give him a mil.
That's fair.
I'll go lower and just give him a
I
mil.
think he was in like financial trouble a couple years ago though. I remember reading some stuff about him. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
hadn't seen that.
All these guys are in financial trouble, dude.
Yeah, because they spend their money like idiots,
They do,
you know?
man.
There's only, like, maybe a handful of rappers who actually, like, invest and make something of themselves, you know what I mean? But
$200,000 as of 2024.
Dude. Is that just for the year though, or was that net worth
No,
or
that's
what?
his net worth.
Well,
Yeah, dude, all these guys are crazy, man. And um these rappers and stuff, they're making money, but it's not to the clip that like NFL players are making money. Like,
yeah.
I mean, look at like Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes' contract. I mean, these guys that are making $50 million a year,
Oh, yeah.
they're only getting paid during those weeks of football. The
Mhm,
regular season, you don't get paid for the playoffs. You get paid by the NFL for the playoffs, like if you win those games or whatever and get
mhm,
there. But you don't, it's not, that's not part of your contract. Your
mhm,
contract is just for the regular season. So if you look at, 19 18 games or whatever they play, man, you divide that by 50,000,000, like, and that's what Cam Newton was talking about. He was like, "Man, you got during the season, you're getting a check every Thursday or Friday for, 900,000 to $1,000,000, after taxes and all that stuff. And it doesn't matter if you throw 5 touchdowns or 5 interceptions. That check is still coming in.
Mhm.
And these football players, man, they can spend money fast because it's coming in next week. Whereas I think these like musicians and rappers, and especially rappers, I think they get a lot of their money up front.
What they do, because I don't know if you know anything about the music industry, but
Nah.
they do a lot of, is what's called 360 deals. So, a label will come to a musician or artist and be like, "Hey, we'll give you $3,000,000 to be our artist and sign this deal." Well, they don't tell the artist in the back end, "You gotta pay all this back."
Right.
This is a loan to for you to shoot music videos, do whatever you want with it. Well, they end
Right.
up doing, getting drugs and chains and clothes and
Right.
all, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then they do make all this money, but then they end up having to give most of it, if not all of it, back to the label, you know? That's how
See,
a lot of labels are like that, dude. Like, a
and that's
lot of labels
crazy,
are like
man.
that. A lot of labels are like that. Like, that's why you see a lot of rappers nowadays, like Big X the Plug.
Yeah.
I forgot what his is called, his label, but they come out with their own label, and then they come out with their own music, and then
Ah,
they do it through that way. But it is harder doing it that way because, of course, I mean, the music industry is run by labels.
sure.
So, you know what I mean? They can just kinda kinda label you as a blacklist and
Right.
shove you to the side or not promote your music, and
Right.
that's why people do go to the bigger labels and, like, Jay-Z's and all the other
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
But,
All these people. What do you think
yeah,
about golf? The golf players tournament this last weekend. Did you watch that?
I didn't see
Keep up with that?
any of it.
Oh, dude.
I didn't
It's
see
a good
any of
tournament, man. Cameron Young won at the last hole, beat Matt Fitzpatrick. You ever seen the earnings?
it. Mm-mm.
Okay. So the number one guy, Cam Young,
Mhm.
he got so the total purse was $25,000,000.
That's what he won?
No, that's what was paid out. That's what that was the purse for the players, right? So that was the bank that they all got a piece of,
Divided by all the
depending on where you finished at. Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
okay. That's a big purse.
First place, 4.5 million.
Okay. First place?
First place.
Pretty good, pretty
Second
good.
place, 2.7. Third place, 1.7. Fourth place, 1.2. And then
God, 4th place is still 1.2?
yeah,
Good
then
night.
you had
You think you'd get out of the millions after your 3rd or
in most
no?
tournaments you do, but this is a big one.
Lord have
And
mercy.
you had a three-way tie for fifth. They all got 925. Everybody, dude, the lowest guy. So if in golf, you play Thursday, Friday to make the cut for the weekend.
Oh, no
So
way.
yeah, so you play
Okay.
Thursday, you play Friday, and then they have what's called a cut line.
Uh-huh,
And everybody that is below that cut line makes it to the weekend.
uh-huh.
Everybody that above that cut line that scored worse, they don't get to play the weekend, so they don't get paid at all.
Huh.
The lowest guy, he finished 73rd. There's 73 players that made the cut in the Players Championship, got 49,000.
Eh, wow.
Now they pay for all their own stuff though. Like they pay for all their own travel. They pay for their caddies. They have to pay all that
I know
stuff.
they get sponsors.
They have sponsors. Yes,
I
yes,
was about
yes.
to
Like
say.
club sponsors. You have clothing sponsors too.
I was
You have
about to say,
all that
I
stuff,
know
but
they're getting sponsors.
they're paying for their own airfare and all that stuff, man. They're
Yeah.
paying for entry fees into tournaments and all that. And like you have some guy like Bryson DeChambeau. I think he was sponsored by NetJets, so he might get like free flights and stuff. But like Tommy Fleetwood, he doesn't have a clothing sponsor right now. So and it's probably just because he hasn't chosen one.
It's hard for me to feel bad for these guys
But
when they're making millions of dollars on the golf course, you know what I mean? With paying for their own stuff.
playing golf and making
Yeah,
money, yeah, it's
yeah.
a rough life, dude.
That's
I
what
can
I mean. It's
imagine.
hard for me to be like, "Oh, that sucks," whenever they're making millions of dollars and, thousands of dollars. They should be able to afford their own equipment and airfare and all that, you know?
They should, they
I mean, it
should.
sucks if you're bottom of the barrel, yeah, I guess, but and you're
Or like your
trying to get up
corn
there and
ferry
compete,
guys.
you
Your
know?
corn ferry guys are probably struggling too. Yeah, if you're in that grind still,
Yeah,
trying to grind it out.
yeah,
But
they're probably struggling.
yeah, man, geez. I mean,
That's funny.
I love playing golf, and I wish I was that good. But
I wish I was better at it, dude. I'm still trying to get a swing down, dude. Trying to get a perfect swing down, man.
oh,
I don't know
these
what
guys
it
are trying
is.
to get a perfect swing too. That's you need a repeatable swing.
I need consistency for sure. I
Yeah.
did. I bought me some, practice balls the other day. I went out there and practiced a couple shots. I'm pretty rusty because I haven't done it in a while.
Pretty rusty,
Oh,
huh?
I'm for real rusty. I don't even wanna go out to a driving range right now, that's how rusty I
Looking
am.
looking crazy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, "Man, how do I bend my knees, spread my knees? What am I doing?"
We'll
I
go to the
got
driving range soon.
ain't too soon, man. You need to see if you can get me up in the club over there.
I mean,
Give me somebody to get.
listen, listen. Yeah, we'll just
Uh,
walk over there and not say nothing.
oh, man. Back to basketball. Did you see that news about, the Atlanta Hawks trying to do a promotion in Magic City, the strip club?
Yeah, okay, I saw, like, some headlines about it, but I didn't really read about it or
So,
what it was, no.
you know the Orlando Magic?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were scheduled to play in Atlanta at the Hawks or whatever,
uh-huh,
so the Atlanta Hawks being the dog dog doo doo team they are, trying to promote and like we were talking about that one episode, how baseball fields try to do anything just to get like butts in the seats.
right,
It's basically what they're trying to do now. And they were trying to promote like a Magic City Atlanta Hawks night, and it was supposed to be family friendly, you know, with the girls still having their clothes on and stuff. But who's gonna take their kids to a strip club and then a basketball game right afterwards, dude? They were gonna go through with
nobody.
it. They were gonna go through with it until, what's his name? Adam Silva or his,
Oh, yeah,
the
Adam
commissioner
Silver,
yeah, the commissioner for the NBA actually finally was like, "Okay, let's not do
y'all
this.
can't do that.
Y'all can't do this." Yeah. After, like, a whole week of them promoting it, it was like a whole almost maybe 2 weeks of them promoting it, then he, like, puts his foot down and was like, "Okay, we're not doing this."
The better thing is, like, who was the guy that was at work one day and was like, "Guys, I got it. I got the perfect marketing right here.
I
This is
mean,
what we're gonna do." And then somebody approved that.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, "Geez, dude," like,
Dirty old man up in there in Atlanta, you know?
yeah.
Hey, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
Sounds like a good time down
Let's
there
do
in
it.
Orlando, yee.
Man,
We'll go to the Villages when we're done.
and speaking of basketball, I know that, I so what is going on right now? I don't watch any women's basketball or any basketball for that reason, but I did see clips of are we in the Olympics for basketball right now?
Nah, bro, the Olympics are over.
I know the Olympics are, but I didn't mean the Olympics. I meant, is there something going on with women's basketball where it's like baseball's doing right now, where it's like,
Like the World Baseball Classic.
yeah, I think they are because
I think there's a separate league for the women's during the off season because they don't make a lot of money in the WNBA. So I think there's a separate league, but I know there's like FIBA. You know, they have like FIBA international tournaments and stuff, but
Mhm.
I don't watch much women's basketball either.
Y'all can tell we know
Um,
so much about basketball on this podcast.
so much.
But
Um,
there's something going on right now where
let's look. Hold on.
yeah, I was about to say, let's just look it up.
Women's basketball, huh?
The reason why I say this is because there's a
Mm,
USA team right now,
yeah.
and Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are on the same team. And
Wow.
I don't know about you, but I love watching any clips when it comes to Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese.
I'm just getting women's March Madness.
The Women's March dude, something's going on right now where they're Team USA. Hold on.
I think it's that off season. Um, I think it's that off season league that they're doing that's owned by a couple like retired WNBA players. I think that's really what it is.
You think so?
Yeah, I do think so.
Yeah, they're going up against or they went up against Spain or going up against Spain tonight or
Oh, then
something.
it's got to be some USA basketball. Yeah.
USA topped Spain 84-70 to finish World Cup qualifying tournament.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I didn't know. I didn't. Sorry, all the women out there. I did not know you
FIBA.
guys did.
That's the FIBA stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
That's
didn't.
the
I didn't know.
yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah, I don't know much about it either, but I just know that they have FIBA.
Well, apparently the USA women's were doing great, but the competition just in our team between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is hilarious, dude. You can watch clips of them.
Angel Reese is a hater.
Dude, well, Caitlin gives it right back now.
She's a baller, bro.
She's done being nice because when she first came in the, WNBA, she was all nice, kinda chalked everything up and wasn't real confrontational, you know what I mean? But dude, you see clips of this USA basketball team, the women's, and they're on the court together, and, for one, Angel Reese refuses to pass it to Caitlin Clark, and vice versa, okay? Vice versa, Caitlin's not passing it to Angel Reese, you know?
Right.
And, okay, there's this one that it's so funny. Yeah, I gotta send it to you or look it up or something. You can look up Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese USA or whatever. I'm sure there's clips somewhere. But
Where she's giving her the side eye.
when Caitlin Clark's dapping up on the court, and Angel Reese holding her hand out, and Caitlin just walks
It
right
was
past her, dude. Yeah, dude, like an obvious like "fu" type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Oh, man, I love it.
yeah, dude, it's great. It's great. I didn't even know that though. I guess every sport has their own World Cup, I guess.
Yeah, dude, I
I
think
don't
so,
know.
man. Like, I think they all have their own. Yeah, that's what it appears to be to me as well,
Is that football?
except football, but football's really the biggest. Football's an American sport, you know? I guess basketball was an American sport too, so is golf or whatever.
You know what
Oh,
blows my mind, which I kinda understand?
yeah.
Football being one of the biggest sports in the world, not the biggest, but one of the biggest sports in the world, and it not being in the Olympics. Because a lot of other countries don't do football if no other country does football
They're putting
besides
flag
us.
football in there.
I know flag football, but is there another country that does football besides us? I think that's it.
I mean, I think there's other countries that have football leagues, yeah, like Germany, Australia, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I thought they do rugby.
I mean,
I thought
that would be
Europeans do
their
rugby.
primary, but they have pipelines to the NFL out of those teams, out of those countries and stuff.
Hmm.
Like, Australian has a bunch of kickers that get to the NFL and punters and stuff like that. Like, they have a whole style of kicking, Australian kicking in the NFL. You know, where you ever seen those punters that catch the ball, then they kinda run sideways, then they kick it? You know, traditional punt, you catch the ball, you take a couple steps and you kick it.
Well, if you wanna be honest with you, I guess I've never really paid that much attention to it to notice.
Yeah, punters have their own style of punting called Australian style of punting or whatever, and it's where you kick the ball and you run to the side and then you kick it.
Hmm,
Yeah,
hmm.
yeah,
Well, I'll have to pay
it came
attention.
from rugby.
I'll have to pay
It came
attention to
from
that.
it came from rugby. Um, but yeah, man, there's a lot of guys that come from overseas to play in the NFL, but I I mean, it would be unfair
It's
to
gonna be
put.
interesting to watch the flag football
Yes,
in the Olympics. That's gonna be real interesting,
yes,
I
the
think.
quarterback of that team said he was better than Patrick Mahomes.
Of who?
The USA flag football team.
Oh, we already have like
Oh,
a
yeah,
roster?
we've been had a flag football team for a while.
Do we?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
but
and
it's
they're
not gonna be any of our NFL players.
well, the NFL just came out, like, last year and said that NFL players could play on that. So, they might be.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Were they not gonna let them just because of, like, being afraid it would
Injury,
interfere with yeah. I mean, I understand that, yeah. I get that.
the QB, what
I
is
get
this
that.
dude's name, man? He's a loser, and there used to be videos of him going around, and,
He's a loser.
he's a loser,
He's a
dude,
loser.
and there was videos of this cat going around
Did
and
he
it.
ever play in the NFL?
No! Heck no, dude. The flag football quarterback says he's better than Patrick Mahomes. Oh, Daryl Doucette.
I gotta look this guy up now.
Yeah, yeah, Daryl Doucette. He's LA. LA has the Olympics in 2028. And dude, you need to watch videos of Daryl Doucette, dude.
Almost looks like, Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, he does look like Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is way better than him though. Colin Kaepernick's another dude that got shafted out of the NFL, dude.
Daryl Duquette, American flag football player.
Duquette.
How Duchette, how douchey.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick got blacklisted, dude, for all that kneeling stuff or
Yeah,
whatnot.
because he's an idiot. God, man. Don't man, I'm sorry, don't bring politics into sports,
But
dude.
it's freedom of speech.
I get that, but, oh, man, I don't know. Don't get me started on that whole BS, Lord have mercy.
He's allowed to do that. He didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, I
I
get
mean, you
that,
got
but,
players out there that are committing felonies and going to prison and doing crazy, crazy things and beating up their girlfriends and all that, and they still get to play.
I thought it was more than that, though. Didn't he just, like, refuse to play or something like that?
No, he
When it
played, he just kneeled for the flag.
it had to be
Kneeled for
more than
the
that.
No,
I thought
no,
he had commented on something too
he
that
might have.
was pretty sure
He
he, like, made some comments. It wasn't just the kneeling, it was some other stuff too, like, with the kneeling.
but he didn't do anything wrong.
No, yeah, oh,
I mean, it's America, dude. You're allowed to believe what you want. He
yeah.
wore some socks one time that had pigs wearing cop hats. People didn't like that.
I don't know. I just don't like getting political in the sports split. I mean, I don't know. There's time and place to get political. You know what
I
I mean?
I agree.
I hate.
I
Don't bring it
agree.
to sports. You know? I mean, I don't know. That's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I agree, but he didn't do nothing wrong. He should still be playing.
No, I mean, he didn't kill nobody. He didn't do no illegal nothing like that. It was just
A form of protesting.
we don't like what you're saying, so we're gonna kick you
Eh.
out. Yeah, that's really all it was.
Yep.
But what, man, what do you think about this whole daylight savings time thing, man?
Are you asking, do I like longer days or shorter days or
You think it's
like,
necessary, like, for us to actually have a daylight savings time or just leave it the way it is?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like has something to do with like farming or what it was like originally intended for.
That's what it was originally intended for. From what I gathered from what everybody's told me is it was more or less for the agriculture side of
Yeah.
the world, but
Yeah.
everybody else is like, "F this is stupid," type of thing.
I figured that's what it was for, was some kind of
It's for
agricultural stuff.
farmers. Yeah, it's for farmers.
Me personally, if I have it my way,
I would keep it just like this.
see, I would go the other way.
You like night
I like dark
you
early in
like
the I
dark
like
earlier?
no, yeah, dark earlier in the afternoon and light, like when the sun comes up at like 5:30,
Ugh,
6 o'clock. Ooh, I
ugh.
love
See,
that.
I don't like that.
That wakes
I
me
don't
up
like
ready
that.
to go,
Me
dude.
and you are opposite when it comes to
I
that.
hate
I
getting
like
up when the
having way
sun
more light in the
sun's up.
day. You get more light in the day, though, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
more light in the day.
you got more light in the day if you wake up early too.
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess I would, I don't know, like, yesterday, it was, like, 7 o'clock, and it still was, like, light outside, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It wasn't fully dark out. Yeah, I don't know. I like that because 'cause I'm usually outside doing stuff, piddling around or whatever, so I just like
It
having
does
some
make
light.
it easier in that aspect as far as, like, getting stuff done around the house or,
That's what I mean,
like, like, you can get home from work.
Or doing more activities outside,
Yes, yes, yes.
that's what I mean
It
about
does
it, you
make it
know?
better for that.
Yeah.
For the betterment of the world, I would probably choose to keep the daylight out like how it is now.
Mhm,
I would choose to have longer daylight periods during the day,
mhm.
but me personally,
You just like to get night earlier.
I just like to go to bed earlier
You sleepy
'cause
man.
I go down with the sun, man.
The
When
older
the
I
sun
get, the
goes
more I do
down,
too.
old Big Papa's going down,
Yeah, me
you
know,
know?
yeah,
And, I mean, I'm laying in bed at, like, 9 o'clock, but
yeah,
4 a.m. comes around and I'm ready to go.
yeah,
I'm ready to ride, dude. I mean, I'm not like a go back to bed kinda guy. Once I'm awake, and it could be I don't know, man. If it's, like, even 1:30 in the morning and I wake up, I'm just awake.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can force myself to go back to sleep. My body wakes up no later than, like, 5:30, 6 o'clock, like, no later than that. I mean, usually I'm up by about 4, maybe anywhere between 4:30, maybe 5:30 or so. But, my eyes, I don't know if your eyes do this, but when I start to get tired, they start to get foggy,
I get blurry.
blurry, and I
Yeah.
can barely, like, hold them open when it's like, I have to go to bed.
I have to
Like,
go like this.
I can't stay up. Yeah, I can't stay up anymore.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So that happens usually around, like, 10 to, like, 11.
Oh,
Anywhere
baby,
between 10 and 11, my eyes are starting to be like, "Bedtime, dude."
I'm not up by 10 o'clock. Nah.
Oh, dude.
I was last night. Last night, I went to bed at 10:30.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Last night, I went to bed at 10:30.
A late
Uh,
late day?
yeah, I was watching the videos on my phone, of what we were talking about, earlier on in the day and stuff like that?
Like doom scrolling?
Yeah. Well, I was watching that 3-hour YouTube video
Oh, the Book
that
of Enoch?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was watching all that, and then I had
What'd you find? Did you find some interesting little tidbits? What'd you find?
I did.
Did.
Yeah, but I
I
don't
wanna pick your brain. I wanna
I
see what
don't
you think.
believe it is truth.
The whole thing?
Maybe not the whole thing. Um, I have not made it through all the video yet.
Mhm.
Now, one, I think it's hard to get on YouTube and try to, uh, I think it's hard to get on YouTube and try to, like, look up different, like, religious stuff or whatnot because everybody has a certain content or agenda to push,
In their own opinion.
and they're all trying to make money,
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course.
right?
Yeah.
So, it's hard to find, like, that unbiased opinion or whatever, but um, I don't think it's I don't think it's true. I think I would view it as more of a spinoff. Kinda like you got Breaking Bad,
Mhm,
and then you got Better Call Saul.
mhm,
I would view it more like that. I would view it as more of a spinoff
mhm.
of what was happening at that point in time, and where the headspace was of the people at that point in time. But I don't view it as fact, no.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. That message that, our old teacher, Bible teacher had sent us, or you,
Yeah,
that was not a straight answer, dude.
it was a straight answer.
That was not a straight answer. It basically saying that, he's not in that message, what I got from that is he's not completely knocking it, but he's also saying that from what I got to that is he would personally say tell somebody like, "Hey, Christians and Jews don't think that's true, but it'll help you out, understand the Bible a little more. So you might want to read it a little bit if you're having trouble understanding the Bible. You know what I mean? Why would somebody, if that person doesn't think that if it's false, why would somebody still recommend that to understand the Bible actually more?
So it's referenced in the Bible.
I know. That's
It's
what I mean.
the book
Enoch
the
is
book of
referenced in the Bible. There's a whole bunch of stuff that connects, like, it just connects. I'm not saying that I truly believe it, but there's a bunch of stuff in there that I have questions about and that makes
for
sense to
sure.
me and that just, it just all connects. Not all of it connects, but a lot of it does. And
I
why would a
don't
Bible teacher recommend somebody read that to understand the actual book of
because
God more?
because it would help you give a better understanding of where people's headspaces were and where their mind was back in that day.
That's a pretty crazy mindset.
No, to read something to help you understand something else?
Yeah, but I mean, like, everything that's in the Book of Enoch is just
So you believe that angels came down and slept with humans and had babies?
yes,
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I believe that.
I don't believe that at all. Not even a little bit.
But there's references in the Bible where, like you said, that, there were certain angels that sinned more or did more, and guess what? They're in
Mhm.
the worst part of hell because of doing that. Why are they there? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't know.
That's where the Book of Enoch fills in the blanks for me personally.
No, I think the Book of Enoch is a spinoff.
Yeah.
I think it's a good, um, yeah, a good, like, spinoff series.
Okay, well, let's break it down real quick for some listeners. So, for all of you out there who don't really know anything about, for one, the Bible or the Book of Enoch, the Book of Enoch is supposed to be this. Some people believe it is a book that was in the Bible that was taken out by Christians or Jews. Some people believe that it was, like you're saying, like a spin off to where somebody just kind of wrote their own thing just to kind of fill in the blanks of the Bible. And that's what we're talking about right now. If it's true, if it's not, there's you guys can do your own research into it too. I'm more of a believer into it. Of course, as you guys can listen, he's not, but this is kind of that's where the conversation is right now, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
so you have I was trying to get the wording here, right? So you have a word called hmm, I'm gonna mess this
no,
up.
you're good, you're good, go ahead. Go ahead.
Pseudepigrapha.
Okay.
And it's considered false writings,
Pseudo photography. I don't know.
right?
Yeah.
And Jews and Christians have both considered it that,
Mhm.
have considered it false writings, right?
Are you reading that message?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And because I looked into it after he sent me that message, I was like, "Hmm, that's interesting. Let me see what these different words mean and stuff like
Yeah, but
that."
what bothered me the most in that message, though, is he wasn't giving his personal I mean, he might have been, but to me, that's not what it was. To me, he was just kinda spitting out like a Google fact almost, you know what I mean? Like,
He
I wanna know his personal of, like, "I believe it's this and this and this." He kinda spit out of like, "Well, this is
he
what
would
they say."
he would I would venture to say he would believe that it's not true.
That's not true, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, that's what I took from it.
I don't know, how I read it is just I don't know, you read it back, read it back. Maybe we can get some comments and get some own opinions of other people. So this message, we're not gonna say any names, but this is from an old Bible teacher that me and Dustin here used to have.
Yep.
So go ahead and read what he says about the Book
S
of Enoch.
Well, I asked him, I said, "What do you think about the book of Enoch?" And he said, "Good question. Jews and Christians both rejected it and grouped it with the pseudepigrapha, which is false writings, that's different from the apocrypha, which were factual for the most part, but just weren't scripture. However, the book of Enoch is helpful if you're trying to learn about religious pop culture in Jesus's day, which is where I think you're struggling, right? So, like, religious pop culture in Jesus isn't something that we just talk about now.
Well, no,
It
keep
was
going,
going on back then.
keep going.
It shaped how your everyday Jewish person would think about what heaven and hell were like and what they expected Messiah to do. It also does quote in Jude, and both Jude and Second Peter describe some fallen angels, demons that have sinned badly, that they're in the worst parts of hell.
Mhm.
Um, so whatever TLDR, not sure.
Yeah,
I'm
what
not
does
sure.
that mean? The
I don't know.
TLDR.
I don't know. So TLDR in total, I don't know.
I don't
Is
know.
that it's not part of the Bible. It isn't the Bible, but it might be helpful, but it might help understanding stuff that's in the Bible. It's same as like I was saying with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, right? Like Better Call Saul is not Breaking Bad, but it helps you understand, a lot of the things that were going on in Breaking Bad, And it's the same with this. I don't think the Book of Enoch is factual or in the Bible, for a reason, but I think it could help you understand a lot of things that are in the Bible and that were going on in that current time period of the world.
Mm.
But I don't think like angels ever came down and slept with people and had babies and all that.
I don't know, man. If you can say that, Satan walks the earth and does all this shit that he does, why can't other angels do the same before him? You know what I mean? Like that's I have so many questions like that, dude. It's just, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, and all of you people out there, but I question everything. I have questions about everything. Not everything makes sense to me, and it's good to have questions, I think. So I don't think it's good to just say yeah to everything and just believe
For
everything
sure.
you hear, you know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
No, I
It's
agree.
especially after the state of the world that we're in now, finding out about Pizzagate and the government eating babies and all this other
Oh,
stuff like that,
dude.
dude, like craziness is,
The current state of
the
the world
world
is off the
well,
chain.
the world is definitely not what people think it is,
No.
and I'm starting to believe even back in the Bible times, stuff is just fabricated to us, man. I mean, I believe in the Bible, but Lord mercy, just the state of the world right now just has me Just questioning everything.
Yeah, and I think that's fair, and I think that's been a constant theme throughout history too. I mean, the government's job is to protect its people, right? But in all reality, all they do is cover up crap and do what they want.
Cover up everything, dude.
And it doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. Like
Mm,
in this country, we have Republicans and Democrats. Doesn't
yep,
matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. I think they're both. You ever heard the wings of the same bird analogy?
yep,
I think they're both wings of the same bird, man. I
they are.
mean, it's kind of like WWE, where all those guys are fighting on TV, and then they go backstage and shake each other hands and go out to dinner. I think the government's the same way. I think they're all in it against Republicans, Democrats. I think they're all in it for themselves and to cover up what's really, really, really going on.
Yeah,
Them Epstein files. That's what's really going on.
I would say I'm an independent,
Uh-huh.
which I get or unaffiliated.
Yeah, me too. I don't go one way or the
I
other.
don't go left or right. I believe some things on the left, I believe some things on the right. Um, I think the government was really created to divide everybody more than less bring everybody together, you know?
For sure.
Having
The
having
party system definitely was.
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
our first president, George Washington, he rejected the party system for a reason. He obviously saw it bad for a reason. He rejected to be in a party for a reason.
All it does is divide everybody.
It
That's all
does.
it does.
It
There's
does.
no they can never agree on anything, but
It doesn't matter if it's
well,
race, religion, gender. It really doesn't
it
matter.
really doesn't matter.
It's made to
It doesn't
um
matter who's in office either. They're always gonna be mad at, whatever who's ever doing what, it just doesn't matter, dude. That's why, I'll say this loud and proud. I don't vote. I don't vote for
that's
a reason.
crazy.
I know, and he hates it,
Y'all
everybody.
you should get out there and vote. Everybody should vote. It is you don't have to vote, but it is your duty to vote and you should
It's a
vote.
popularity
You
contest.
should vote.
Doesn't matter.
We should all vote.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Our vote does not matter, dude. They're gonna put whoever they want in that office. It doesn't matter if they get a landslide vote of us or not, because at the end of the day, it matters what is it, the cabinet or whoever, whatever that is, our vote's just a popularity vote, dude.
Well, it's an electoral college vote.
Electoral, yeah,
If it was a
you know.
popular vote, then
Yeah, but essentially that's what it is. All of the if the actual Americans, if they actually tallied up the American votes and all that, then the system would probably be way different than like the
for
way it
sure.
is.
For sure, for
They
sure.
don't do that. They just see,
No, we don't
oh,
it doesn't go off popular vote. It goes
you
off
know,
electoral college.
yeah, and
Um,
you know,
I don't think it matters who we put in there. I don't think it matters who we vote in. I think it's all a crashing system where whichever way we look at it. I don't think it matters who we vote in there. I mean, we could vote in there Mr. Potato Head.
no,
He's
dude,
an inanimate object.
the world is run by billionaire companies.
Yes.
That's what the world is run by. It's not run
Yes.
by governments or government officials. It's run by
Yes.
billionaire companies that run the world. That's
That's
really
correct.
all it is.
I completely agree with that.
It's yeah, doesn't Trump ain't gonna save us. Nobody's gonna save us. We're on our own, dude. And
It's
we're
only
just
gonna go downhill because people are getting more selfish and blah, blah, blah.
yeah, we're just in for the ride, brother.
We are. That's why I don't really keep up with it too much, man. I used to a lot. I
Yeah.
used to a whole lot, but I really don't anymore just because there's just no point, man. Like,
I keep up with
all it
it.
does is get me depressed.
I don't keep up with it in the sense of like I'm watching the news every day, but I definitely keep up with it on like, short clips of like TikTok and,
Oh,
stuff like
yeah.
that because you cannot trust anything of the news, bro.
No. I mean, like, I
They
can tell you
all
who we're bombing right now,
oh yeah,
but
but like
that's
dude,
about it.
the news goes off a script. Have you ever seen those videos where it's like
Oh,
they
yeah.
all say the same thing over and over and
It's just
over? So
words
it's like
worded different.
yeah, exactly. Or some of it's worded the same, dude. They don't even try to change it, bro. They all say the
Yeah.
same stuff, and it's like, yeah, you just can't trust any of that, dude. You know?
No, you're absolutely right. I completely agree with you there.
Oh, I figured out what we were talking about, by the way, the other day.
What?
How you like no noise.
Oh, man. Okay,
That's
so
what it was.
what we were talking about is if you are driving down the road or you're cutting grass or you're building something, you're doing something that's a time consuming process, right? Do you prefer to listen to nothing, or do you prefer to listen to whatever it could be, from a podcast to the radio to whatever? And, we were talking about it, and I, a lot of times, am a nothing kinda person.
Mm.
Like, I drove home today from work listening to absolutely nothing the whole time.
Just your engine of your car and the other people on the
Dude,
road.
I put the window down, I put my arm on the window seal,
You put your window down and just listen to the road?
and just drive.
Hey, man, I respect it.
And just drive, man, that's it. And I just get to the red light, I look around, and just kinda see what's up, man. I don't know, dude. Read the homeless people signs and, just
That's
look at the
so
trash on the ground and
yeah,
watch people.
I thought you would, like, bang to music or something like that,
No,
you don't even listen to music anymore?
not really, no.
Man.
If I do, I listen to a lot of, Cat Country 98.7.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, dude, no, man. If I'm cutting the grass or doing yard work, like, I've got all this bamboo and stuff in my yard.
Mhm.
It's dude, that stuff take hours worth of work to get
Yeah,
to get. Is that bamboo?
yeah, pop in some earphones
Nah,
and listen to some music or a
nah,
podcast, dude.
nah, not
Oh
me, dude.
god, man, I
I just
can't.
go in there,
Yeah, but
raw dogging it, nothing.
well, I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person who I get stuck in my thoughts all the time, dude, like, all the time. So if it's
I love it.
oh, bro, I cannot stand it, dude. I can't stand living in my own head because 'cause I'm like, I'm a very indecisive person for one, so it takes me forever to, like, make a decision on something. And, once I do, I'm obviously, like, thinking it over, like, "Is this the right decision?" Was it And then, so especially when I'm driving a long distance or something, I have to have a podcast on. Even when I'm doing dishes or the littlest thing around the house, bro, I've always got my phone in my pocket with some type of music or some type of podcast going on. It drives Hannah up the wall.
No, I don't listen to none of that. I don't do none of that, dude. I'll do dishes for whatever. Um,
I gotta be the
like,
mood.
for example, today we put up a bunch of lights at work. It's like a 3, 4 hour process, right? Taking
Yeah.
down these old lights and putting up these new lights or whatever.
Mhm.
And
Not a sound.
it was in a gym, like a workout gym, and I was there in silence
You
the
can hear a
entire
pin
time.
drop.
I didn't even talk to the guy with me.
My god, dude.
We just worked.
Just just work
Yeah,
all the time,
yeah.
not a nothing.
I mean, we maybe cut up every now. It's not that we didn't talk because we don't like each other. We're really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
You're
yeah,
just in
no,
the
man.
zone, just in the
Just
work zone or
yeah,
whatever.
just doing my thing, dude. Just happy, just just happy to.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I get way too into my thoughts. Like, don't get me wrong, there are certain moments and times and stuff like that where I do wanna, like, just take a long drive and think about stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you said, roll the window down and, feel the breeze or whatever, and, but those are like the I gotta figure it out type of days or you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I gotta figure something out or what I need to do to fix or something's going on or,
I don't do none of that, dude. I think it's because my house is always so loud. I got 4 kids, dude. I got 4 kids, dude. So it's like it's always something, dude. Like
Oh my god, dude, you just killed me with that.
my house is, and it is,
Your
dude.
house is so loud.
It is,
Look,
man.
man, I
Like
love you. I love you, and I love your family and everything, but it's so loud.
it's a circus,
It's
dude. It's a circus all the time. You got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, a
Oh
2-year-old, and
god.
a 1-year-old,
Oh,
and it's
man.
just always something. There's only one girl, so like she's always got to be loud and boisterous and stuff like that.
Well, then on top of
Um,
it, you guys on top of it, when you guys are trying to talk to each other over the kids, you guys are yelling at each other, you know what I mean? Not on purpose, but you
yes.
have to just so you can hear each other or
Over
talk to
them
each
and Miss
other.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you gotta scream at each other.
That's so funny, man. At least you acknowledge it, dude. That's
I'll
so
tell you
funny.
what, though, the only time I
Ugh.
probably listen to music, like, the most is if, let's say Megan, like, takes the kids and does something for the weekend or whatever, or, like, goes to my mom's house or does whatever, and I'm like, "You know what? I'm gonna, use the shark vacuum on the floors or do, like, a good clean on the house or whatever, because we have to clean the house every freaking day, dude. If not, it's a disaster
Yeah,
in
no,
there,
I
dude.
know. I know.
But
I
if
know.
I get, like, time to myself and there's a good, like, good couple hours where I'm gonna clean, I'll take my Bluetooth speaker and put on some music,
Mhm.
and
Some gangsta
yeah, yeah, you like some Big X or some old school Wayne or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, some Future.
Uh, yeah, some future Kevin Gates, dude, I love old school Kevin
Old
Gates.
school Kevin
I
Gates.
don't listen to any new music.
Not new school. Trippie Redd,
No.
you like some Trippie?
I do,
I would
but
categorize him as newish. He's starting to get older now.
I like him, but I don't really listen to him.
Okay.
Like, dude, if you go on look, if you go on my, Mac Miller, I've been on a Mac Miller kick
I
recently.
love Mac Miller,
Like, if
dude.
I'm in the shower or
Love me
whatever,
some Mac. Can't get
um,
enough of Mac Miller. Never run at a jet fuel.
like, the first song that came up was The Spins from Mac Miller.
That's a good one.
Um,
Or Nikes on my feet.
yeah,
Decipher the
Nike's on my feet, so
movement.
I like that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, Kevin Gates, Big X the
I
Plug,
wish he didn't die, man. That Mac Miller was one of those
Slightly Stupid. I'm a big
good
Slightly
rappers,
Stupid
man.
person. My cousin got me in Slightly
Oh, Slightly
Stupid.
Stupid. I like Slightly Stupid. You
Yeah,
like
dude.
Slightly Stupid?
Yeah, man, I
They're like a
do.
reggae band,
I
dude.
do. My cousin got me Ian, you know Ian?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's his favorite,
I
dude.
love Slightly Stupid, man.
And yeah, they're cool, man. They're
Didn't know you
cool.
like reggae like that.
Yeah, it's alright.
I wouldn't call it's like what could you describe them as? It's almost like a new gen reggae. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like
'Cause
Bob
reggae is like
Marley-esque.
yeah, reggae is like Bob Marley. I wouldn't call them, maybe pop reggae?
Yeah, they're cool, whatever they are.
I don't know, yeah.
I like them.
Almost like a Sublime type of band.
Let's see what they are categorized as.
I love Slightly Stupid, now that you said that. That's funny, I'll probably listen to that on the way home. You know where I got my love of bands like that?
Your dad.
No, Cameron.
Oh, I should have
My
known
dad
that,
turned me on
dude.
to the rock and roll and heavy metal and all that stuff.
Multi-genre fusion is what they're known for. They're known for rock, reggae, blues, and acoustic soul.
I would call it reggae soul, maybe?
Yeah, I could go for that.
I call it reggae soul.
Hip hop, funk metal,
You
punk.
definitely hear the reggae. It's mostly reggae, slightly stupid,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah. I mean, you're definitely not listening to like Disturbed. You know,
No,
like
that's a dad. That's my dad. He's Disturbed and
I
all
could see
that
that,
stuff, but
dude.
yeah.
I
Dude,
could see
he
that.
turned me on to the, what's that German song? Du hast nicht dun, 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 dun. You ever heard that song, dude?
No,
Oh, bro, I gotta turn you
I
on
could
to
see your
that,
dad
bro.
getting into
Dude,
that,
yes,
dude.
he was into, like, the heaviest of the metal, like, bands, bro. I can remember being in his car and him just playing the most wildest stuff. But, hey, dude, I grew up and I have an appreciation for it now. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I love, Ozzy Osbourne and AC/DC and,
Oh yeah,
dude, I love all the old school
my dad's
yeah.
favorite band was Meatloaf.
What?
Yeah,
What the
Meatloaf,
heck is
dude.
Meatloaf, dude?
I don't know,
Is
man,
that a
but
real band?
yeah, I
You
swear it
gotta
is,
be
dude. Look
lying
him
to me
up.
right now.
Meatloaf, man. Them, he like Chris Daughtry. Oh, you know, all like
I like Chris
the
Daughtry.
dad rock, the single
Yeah,
dad rock
dad
or
rock, baby.
whatever.
Dad rock.
He loved all that.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaggy, you know
3 Doors
Shaggy?
Down. You know
3
3 Doors
that's
Down?
the oh, yeah, dude.
Here without you, baby. That was
Yeah.
my whew, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah,
You ever listen
Shaggy.
to Shaggy?
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beating on the counter
look
wasn't
out
me.
now. Wasn't me.
My dad had me listen to that song, dude, as a kid, and I had no idea what they were talking about, dude.
Steven?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I swear, dude. Look,
Steven.
look,
Steven.
look, dude. He used to have this little Ford Ranger, man, a little stick shift Ford Ranger,
Yeah.
and he'd be blaring that stuff down there, dude. I'd be singing at the top of my lungs. I had no
I
idea.
bet he thought he was the coolest gangster just letting you listen to this song.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude, he
"Hey, Dustin,
was.
you wanna listen to this
He
Shaggy?"
was,
Yeah,
dude.
uh-huh.
And then you remember
That's so
Sirius
funny.
XM radio,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
satellite radio
Oh,
or
yeah, oh,
whatever?
yeah, oh, yeah.
Dude, that stuff came out. And my dad's a huge comedy person.
Hmm.
Huge comedy
Is it
fan.
really?
Oh yeah, dude.
Ah,
He loves a good like
no sh
stand-up comedian
no
routine.
way, dude.
Oh,
I didn't put him as that type of dude.
loves it, bro. But he likes like the raunchy comedy, you
Does
know?
he?
Dude, we'd be like 10 years old riding down the road, you know, listen to this comedy. And my mom be like, do you have to listen to that, Steven?
Steven, turn it off, Steven.
Do you have to listen to that? And I was in the back
What are you
seat
doing?
like, oh man, he talked about boobies. Oh my gosh. Like keep
What
keep
did he listen to?
keep it
What
on
was it?
there.
Was it like, like some old school, like Eddie Murphy or something like that.
Whatever was
Dude, Eddie
on,
Murphy got some raunchy
I've
stuff,
never listened
dude.
to him, dude.
Like, the when he first came up as a comedian, Eddie Murphy, he was,
When
like,
he first came to
known
America.
he was, like, one of the most raunchiest ones, that's why I think of that. What is his favorite comedian, do you know?
No, I have no idea,
Oh,
dude.
you'll have to ask him 'cause I've come to love comedians, especially ever since I got into the podcast space. Because, dude, majority of all of the famous comedians, they have, like, a podcast, and
Oh, yeah.
they're pretty good in my opinion. Heck, one of them is one that inspired me to make this podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who is it?
That was really 2 of them. Bad Friends.
No idea.
You probably don't know 'em. Is Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Oh, I know who they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're hilarious, dude. Shout out to Bad Friends. They'll probably see this and be like, "These 2 white guys."
Looking dumb. Bobby Lee, dude, Bobby Lee trips me up, dude.
He's funny, man.
You know what's probably the most watched podcast I watched
What?
or listened to, I guess? I haven't really watched
I
any
don't
of
know,
them, but
you
listened
listen to
to
any.
Theo Von.
Theo Von, he's good, man. I like Theo Von. He is very funny. I just some of his takes are just so out
I
there.
love it,
They're
dude.
so out there. Half of the time I'm laughing, but then half the time I'm like, okay, this is stupid. You know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know. I have an appreciation for it, but Hannah loves his podcast.
I love him, dude.
Hannah's like that's like one of the only podcasts that she actually listens to is Theo Von. I used to listen to him all the time, and I don't know. I go through phases of podcasts.
Oh, that's fair.
Like, I'll go dude, I was on the biggest I started out with Joe Rogan, then went to different comedy ones, then I went to movie ones, now I'm on, like, a nerdy one, and it's all over the place with me in
That's
podcasts.
fair, dude. Yeah, my dad loves different comedians and stuff, man, and when we were a kid, he took me to see Larry Cable Guy.
Did he really? I
Yeah.
kinda figured he would like the, blue collar guys, like,
Yeah, he loves
Larry the
that
Cable
stuff, man.
Guy, who's the other ones? I got the
Jeff Foxworthy?
Jeff Foxworthy, what's the guy with the white hair?
Ron
Ron White.
Ron
Yeah,
White.
Ron White,
Yeah.
yeah, I could see him liking all those guys.
Yeah, he that's all of it.
That's his MO.
I don't know if I'm sure he still does listen to that stuff now, but,
Ask him, the next time you see him,
I will, dude.
ask him
I
who
was
his
supposed to
favorites are.
go over there yesterday, but,
Yeah.
yeah, help him with his pool pump, but he hurt his shoulder.
Oop,
So he's kinda
you alright?
probably oh, yeah, you know him, dude, he's alright.
You trooper,
Yeah,
literally.
but yeah, but yeah, he hurt his shoulder, so he's to be fair, though, he's been supposed to have that shoulder taken care of for a long time.
Yeah.
You like, this shoulder's been a problem for it, like,
Just being a man and ignoring it.
25 years type thing, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, he's always working overtime, he's not gonna miss any work, like, whatever, dude, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I mean,
yeah. Well, men in general just even me, dude, I have a problem going to the hospital to get myself checked out or any type of work or anything like that
yeah, me the only thing I stay on top of, dude, is my blood pressure and stuff, man.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm fat, y'all can't tell. So I gotta stay on top of that. Like I said, I got 4 kids, so I'm not trying to die. So, yeah, I do stay on top of that, but I'm trying to lose some weight again too, man. You remember back when I was like 190 there's a picture I have.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
There's a picture I have of me, you, Hannah, Megan, and I
Yeah.
know Charlie's in it too, and we're all at your sister's house. I don't remember if it was for, like, the baby shower, for
Yeah, it's
T's
probably a
baby
baby
shower,
shower or a gender reveal.
and
Either or.
oh, dude, we look good, boy. Every time I see that picture come across, like iPhone memories or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dang, dude, we look good, man." But now I'm back to, like, 230 and
Well, I
fat,
know that
so
was probably around the time too where I still had my workout weight on me, and I've done lost all that now, so you're probably right, we probably do look
yeah,
damn good in
boy,
that picture.
we were looking spiffy, boy. But nah, man.
Ugh.
Nah, man. Uh,
Ugh.
Glad to get another episode knocked out.
I was about to say we're about at that time though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glad to get another episode knocked out, man, and, you know, get more comfortable, and I feel like the second half of this one went better than the first half. It's weird, man, but
Yeah, I feel like it did too. We had a little slow start today for the energy or
yeah, it
whatever.
was a rough day in general though, man, just a lot of stuff going on at work and oh, dude,
Yeah.
braces for the kids I had got before we
Yeah.
get off of here, dude.
Mhm.
Freaking listen. If there's anybody watching this that's young or thinking about having kids, think about your future self. They're expensive, dude. The first phase of the braces is like 3 grand.
Mm,
Second phase is 7 grand.
mm,
And then Nolan's hearing aid, dude. His hearing aid cost me out of pocket today $700.
mm,
Had to pay that.
mm, mm.
And it's just,
Kids are a money pit. It's
oh, dude,
especially when you have 4 of them. You got 4 pits, brother.
4 of them,
You
dude.
got 4 pits,
The baby's
brother.
got the cleft palate.
Yeah.
One of them's deaf, and it's just like, jeez, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well,
So
it is what it is, man. I'll wake up tomorrow and go to work, do it all again.
yeah.
But
That's all you can do, man.
no, it is. But no, man, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I really appreciate everybody,
Yeah.
watching, listening, and seeing what's up, and I really enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody's all love and support and all that, and I promise you guys we'll be, getting some clips out here soon. We've just been dealing with some technical difficulties and just trying to
Yeah,
figure everything out,
we're
so
technically difficult.
yes.
That's what it. Hey, look, if you
Yeah.
guys have any recommendations or anything, though, please feel free to comment. Text us or whatever if you got our number and let us know, man. We're no professionals here. We're just in my shed out back that we've turned into well,
Studio.
Clayton put a ton of work in it. Turned it into a podcast studio, man, and we're just out here having a good time.
Yep.
But I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good day. Peace.
Peace out.